Why, when Fender surveyed guitar buyers, did they discover that 90% of adults are quitting before they can play their first song? It's unacceptable. Current methods are failing beginners, and in this video I'll show you why it's happening, what needs to happen instead for you to get playing the songs you want to confidently. Because here at the Guitar Process, we're on a mission to enable 1,000 people over 50 to achieve guitar playing zen. That's the ability to pick up the guitar and, without looking at your hands, just play and even sing complete, recognizable songs confidently. To be out of your head and in the moment, absorbed in and feeling the music you're making. To connect with the guitar, love the time you spend with it, and express what can't be expressed with words. So that you have the confidence to share the music you love with the people you love as a release, therapy, and fun. If we summed it up in just one sentence, it would be finally just play. And to do it, we need to center your learning around you, starting with defining your North Star, a clear picture of what you want to be able to do, your music, your goals, your enjoyment, not what someone else says you should learn. We need pure, intrinsic motivation here, not struggle, overwhelm, or confusion. And depending on what we define as your North Star, most of the things you could be learning are at best out of sequence and at worst irrelevant to you. So we won't spend any time on what isn't aligned with where you want to go, especially if you feel like you're running out of time. Gordon Drummond wanted to play fingerstyle guitar. He told me straight away he'd loved the song Vincent by Don McLean. So we didn't avoid it. It became our North Star to guide what to focus on, skills to develop, when and what we needed to remove. We need to meet you where you are right now. Are we starting from the top? Are you having trouble fretting clean chords? Is it changing quickly and smoothly? Have you tried multiple times? What's happening when you strum? Is it strumming or changing chords at the same time? Do the wheels come off when you try to sing, when you're playing? Are you playing any complete songs? And are they recognizable? Malcolm Brown tried to learn for 10 years, and he told me he was an old rock climber with gnarled fingers. He found it difficult to make the stretches needed to play chords accurately. So we started by conditioning Malcolm's fretting hand for suppleness, flexibility, and the full range of movement available to him before developing his alignment with the guitar. A year later, Malcolm is playing over 20 complete songs. And to bridge the chasm from where you are now to where you want to go, we need a clear, structured approach. That means focusing on learning one thing at a time in the right sequence, progressing step by step with achievable milestones that develop your skills, confidence, and momentum. Each new thing you learn builds upon and includes the things that have come before, keeping you in a sweet spot of learning so it isn't too easy that it doesn't challenge you, or too hard it's frustrating. It means being rewarded at each stage by playing complete songs and always moving at the pace that's right for you. Gary said, it's really great early on to see the structure and actually go from a non-player to being able to play my first song all the way through by following a structured approach. I've never been able to play a tune all the way through before I started with the Guitar Process. I'd always thought there's no way I'm going to play the guitar, but it proves you can do it. It's sequential steps and you build and build. Laurie said, the methodology of your teaching is so good. You guide through the development of skills in such a logical way. A clear, structured approach is essential, but you can't learn to play through information alone. What happens when you're shown what to do, but when you try it, it doesn't work for you and it doesn't sound right? The solution here isn't just practice. You need an expert to see what's happening with your hands and unpick it for you, break it down, uncover the root cause, and guide you through the steps to move forward without developing bad habits. Kevin said, for me, a massive strength lies in your ability to diagnose problems and solve them. Fretting hand issues, for example, are often microscopic in terms of hand position, but tiny changes can have huge and joyful results. Steve said, I noticed the way you answer questions and how often you pause before answering. You rarely answer off the cuff and often respond with a question that appears to be about something else, a bigger picture than the question asked before leading back to the issue asked about. You're skilled in responding to people at their level and knowing how different people learn. Laurie said, I really value the mentorship. Your ability to help and troubleshoot amazes me. You can diagnose issues so well and are able to explain how to fix things and move forward. The thing I found most valuable is your patience, support, and encouragement. Technique is important, but it's just the tip of the iceberg. We need to go deeper, but I get it. Right now, you have some doubts about even being able to do this. If you think you're not musical, you don't have the talent, the hands, or you're tone deaf, you're the kind of person I love to work with because your transformation means so much. So if when it comes down to it, what you really want to be able to do is confidently play in front of friends and family, coordinate playing and singing at the same time, internalize songs so you're not relying on sheets or looking at your hands, listen to a song and figure out how to play it, express yourself with the music you make, and find a joy in your guitar playing that spills over into every other area of your life. This is what the guitar process is about. After Malcolm was playing songs, he shared with me he felt he wasn't musical because when he was young, a choir master had told him to go to the back and mime. So from here, we developed Malcolm's pitch, coordination, and ability to play and sing together at the same time, as well as his confidence, so that he could play and sing in front of his wife. And the first time he did it was a big deal. I'm really proud of him. So here's what our journey together can look like. Start by choosing a song that you love that's at the right level for you. With that as our source, we'll focus on your fretting hand. You might feel like chords are hard due to the size, shape, and condition of your hands and fingers, or that you're slow at changing between them. It's fine. We'll condition your hand for suppleness, strength, and we'll maximize the range of movement before putting it in alignment with your guitar. This isn't just your fingers, your whole hand, including your wrist, your thumb, before we dial in the correct pressure. We'll then position each finger to play clean chords on their own and undo any blocking of strings and notes that aren't clear. We'll train your fingers to move together at the same time before systematically speeding up your changes. You'll then have a clear sounding set of chords you can change between quickly and fluidly. You'll be surprised here. The hands you thought you couldn't do this are now doing it. Your fingers aren't sore, your confidence is starting to grow. Then it's time for your strumming hand. You might feel like you don't have rhythm or timing, or that you're stuck in one groove with every rhythm sounding the same. You might be avoiding using a pick because it feels easier without. It's getting snagged, it sounds loud, abrasive, or it moves around in your fingers. Here we'll develop the mechanism of your strumming arm, your wrist, and your hand in stages, along with how to hold the pick for smooth and musical timing. You won't be relying on metronomes, but developing your own internal sense of timing, rhythm, and feel, your musicality. We'll build out a core set of rhythms, one stage at a time, that will be the driving force behind the songs you love. Here, your hands are doing what they need to do, but separately. So now we'll sync them together to play a song. We'll break it into sections and build your coordination in stages at your pace before we connect it together and bring the whole thing up to speed. It's an exciting moment, playing songs all the way through. It's when you prove to yourself you can do this. Here, people realize they've gone further in a couple of months than in years of trying to play. Steve said, the first time I lost myself in just strumming and feeling and realized I was playing music, the tears just rolled down my cheeks. What the bloody hell took me so long? Then you'll discover you can play when you fully concentrate, but if you try to look away or sing at the same time, the wheels come off. In the guitar process, we go beyond the mechanics to internalize your playing so it becomes instinctive, because when you're not having to concentrate on everything you're doing and hold it all in your head, that's where the real joy comes in. And if you want to be able to sing but you never have, or you consider yourself tone deaf, we'll develop the accuracy of your pitch from scratch before we build your coordination to play and sing at the same time. Mick said, initially I just wanted to play songs on guitar, but it started to feel like it was only half a job and I needed to put words to them. That's when I learned to play and sing a song that was important to my father. That was really an important thing for me emotionally. Completely unexpected. It's now more important for me to play and sing rather than just play. I love it. And once you're playing songs for your own pleasure, if it hasn't already, it will hit you that you'd love to be able to share it, to play confidently without fear or embarrassment. But when you try, your heart rate speeds, your breathing shallows, your muscles tense, and your fingers don't do what you want them to. Here, we develop your confidence by learning to calm these physiological responses, intervene and soothe the body's warning system. You'll learn to manage the psychology so you can play without being affected by thoughts like, here comes that tricky part, hope I don't mess it up. We'll build your confidence with a comfortable scenario and expand gradually from there when you're ready. You'll learn to be absorbed in the moment and the music you're making without thinking, so you can confidently play a song to your spouse and they recognize it, or start a sing-along with friends and family. Suzanne said, I was at Buxton Blues Fest over the weekend. I took my guitar and I played in my van. Someone passing heard, commented positively. I was mortified at first, but then chuffed. I've since managed to play out in the garden to my hubby, and I'm no longer hiding and no longer petrified. The guitar process is a journey where you'll go from learning how to play the guitar to learning how to express yourself through the guitar as it becomes a mirror that reflects your true self. To be clear, we absolutely learn to play, but as we go, the work we do will spill over into every other area of your life. Relationships, work, retirement, self-expression, creativity, confidence. Kevin said, I'm happier, calmer, more fulfilled. I have a new love in my life and the dawning of the absolute certainty I'll play guitar for as long as I'm physically able to, for the rest of my life. Joe said, it goes beyond just guitar playing, and that this journey has helped me realize that really we don't know what we're capable of until we try doing something we've never done before. I think I'm now able to be myself and not compare myself to others. And Steve said, there's no greater joy than hearing a song on the radio and thinking, I love that. I must have a go at trying to learn it, and then actually doing it. Thank you for everything you've done for me, Ian, and keep up your life's work. If you're wondering at this point what my students' playing is like,
there's a new world somewhere, they call it Promised Land. When I awoke, I was alone, I turned the floor, and the songbirds keep on singing like they knew the score. A working class hero is something to be.
Just what you want to be, you'll be in the end. And I love you. When people run in circles, it's a very, very mad world.
2 hours of pushing broom as a 8 by 12 boy. I'm a man of means by no means, king of the road. Is that yellow peaceful? He's a fool. I won't let you down. Ring a rosy, as the light declines, I remember going silly in the railroad line. Go comfort for change, did you exchange? Walk on part in the war, for a lead role in the cage.
so here we are. You're here listening to me talk about my life's work. And right now, I have a couple of spaces open for new people. So if you want to finally play complete songs and to a decent standard, click the button below to book a call with me. We'll jump on Zoom and have a chat about your guitar playing, the challenges you're facing, and what you really want to be able to do. And I'll map out a plan with a clear, structured approach to get you there. If we're a good fit to work together, and I can definitely help you to get where you want to go, I'll invite you to work with me personally, to mentor you, implement the guitar process, and finally get playing the way you want to. As you can tell, this isn't just guitar lessons or some cheap online course. This is me connecting with you personally, teaching and mentoring you to make the progress you want to, So keep that in mind before booking the call, as this will require you to have skin in the game. You're at the point where you're taking stock of what you still want to do with your life. You've had the dream of playing guitar since you were young, and you've put your family and your work first for years. But now it's you time, because if you don't do this now, then when? Click the button below. Let's have a chat.